Hey kiddos, how are you all? I hope you all had a very great week. It passed so fast, right? But I definitely hope all of you are getting filled with wisdom of God and we are all going through deep inside the Bible, right? Did you all do the Bible homework which I gave you last week to read Genesis chapter 5? Very good. So, what all have we covered before in the last few weeks? We saw how beautifully God created this world. We saw how beautifully He created the Garden of Eden and then He let man and women there. We saw how Adam and Eve fell into the prey of sin. And then we saw what happened to Cain and Abel. And then we saw an introduction to Seth. So, who was this Seth? Yes, we connected beautifully Seth to Jesus, son of Joseph. Right? So, this week in Genesis chapter 5, we have this beautiful generations of Adam through Seth. So, here we have 8 generations of Seth, and this is really important for us. Okay, so here it says, it again recaps how man was created by God in his likeness, and then like God created man and woman. He knew that man cannot live alone, right? So he created man and women. So here we see the generations with how many years they lived. When God instructed Adam and Eve not to eat the fruit, He said that if you eat the fruit, you will die. He did not say instantly you will die. What did He say? If you eat that, you will die. So, what does it mean? If Adam and Eve had not eaten that fruit and if they had obeyed God, they would have lived forever without death. But since they ate the fruit, their bodies became mortal and someday they have to die. This came into existence. Death came into existence because Adam and Eve did not obey God and they ate the fruit. Adam and Eve had many sons and daughters, and Adam lived for totally 930 years. Seth was one among the sons of Adam, and he lived 912 years, and he had a son named Enos. Enos lived 905 years, and he had a son, Cainan. Cainan lived 910 years, and he had a son, Mahalalel. Mahalalel lived 895 years and he had a son, Jared. Jared lived 962 years and he had a son, Enoch. Enoch lived 365 years, and because of his faithful life, he did not die and he suddenly disappeared. Where did he disappear? He disappeared into heaven. God, without death, He directly took Enoch because of his faithful life. Enoch had a son called Methuselah, and Methuselah lived for 969 years, and he had a son called Lamech. Lamech lived for 777 years, and he had a son called Noah. When Noah was 500 years old, he had 3 sons called Shem, Ham, and Japheth. There were even many other sons and daughters for Seth: Enos, Cainan, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, and Lamech. But our Holy Bible mainly concentrates this generations of genealogy because this generation only connects to Joseph, who was father of Jesus. Here in Genesis chapter 5, we see 2 important people. One was Enoch. Enoch lived for totally 365 years. When others lived more than 800 900 years, Enoch lived only 365 years, and he walked with God so faithfully, and God so loved him that he did not allow him to die. He directly took him with the body itself. You remember God cursed Adam and Eve that you were made from dust and you will return to dust. But Enoch was so faithful that God did not allow him to go into dust, and he directly took him to heaven. In our history, in our Bible history, we see even two other people who were directly taken by God with their whole bodies. You know who they were? Oh my gosh, so many of you knew the answer, huh? One was Elijah and the other was our very own Mother Mary. They lived a so faithful life that God directly took them along with their bodies. Yeah. And then again we see Noah. Noah was son of Lamech, right? When Noah was born, Lamech said, "This one will console us from the works and hardships of our hands in the land that God cursed us." Noah was so blessed and he lived a very faithful life, and God, when he allowed flood to destroy the whole world, he saved the family of Noah. You see from this how a beautiful life Noah lived. And children, when we read this Genesis 5, God tells us that we have to live a life like Enoch and Noah, and God will love us so much that He may even take us with our whole body. So, kiddos, are you all ready to live a faithful life like Enoch, Elijah, Mother Mary, and Noah? Very good. So, this week you will read the story of Noah from the Bible and come. Okay? So, next Sunday we'll be discussing the story of our faithful Noah. For children who are very small and you are unable to read, do sit with your parents, read along with them and come. Okay? So next week we'll see with the story of Noah. Bye.